Hi, so as I'm editing this right now, I realized that I did a lot more talking than even doing a mukbang, so that's a warning. I love how I said I was going to do a mukbang, but in reality, I only took a few bites every so often, so sorry on that end. Hey guys, it's Denise, and I'm back with another video, and today's video I guess is a little mukbang and as well with how I got into this rabbit hole K-pop. So let's get straight to it. So how I got into K-pop. So it starts tracing back to around 2011, 2012. And that's when I heard The DJ's Mine by Wonder Girls because they were doing something with Nickelodeon at the time. And so I got hooked because I really love the song as it is. And it got to a point where I actually memorized the dance for it. Yeah, that was something. I think I still have the dance memorized to this day. If I watched the video again, then I will probably remember it by heart again. And then I went into a lot of other different songs during that time. That's when I heard of Girls' Generation because I listened to I Got a Boy. And it was really catchy at the time. Really catchy. But at the time of my life, I guess it just wasn't the right timing in a way because One Direction appeared. And that was a wild phase. I still kept that in my mind though. And then I heard I'm the Best by 2-in-1 a lot. I forgot where though, but I heard the song a lot. I think at one point I actually searched up the song too. So around then, I was around 14, 15. I also heard Fantastic Baby a lot too by Big Bang. And so I was like, okay, these songs are catchy. But like I said, that period in my life, I was already dedicated to like One Direction, all that stuff. So One Direction, 5 Seconds of Summer, all of that. Now, when we come back, it's when Psy comes out with Gangnam Style, Gentleman, and there was one other song. I forgot what it was called. But I listened to all that. It was lit. It was really lit. And then, what year? 2018. I am part of a dance company. I was part of a dance company at my alum college. And my friend did a dance to Idol by BTS. And I really loved the choreo for it. And then the song just made it 10 times better. And so at one point I listened to it a lot and I was like, okay, this song's really good. And then after that, after like tech and the actual like recital, all that stuff, one of my friends showed me live performances of Bapse. I was shook. That's a definite, I was shook. But I think at that same time, in that point in my life, I had a lot of other stuff that I needed to do. This is when at one point, we're in 2019. So 2020, I think that's when it actually starts to really like kick in. Because not only the lockdown and quarantine, all that stuff, but in August, my best friend came out to visit. She surprised me and she came out to visit. And there was one day we were hanging out and she plays DNA. Yeah, she plays DNA. And I was really fucking with DNA. And so maybe that was like life telling me, get to BTS, yeah? But then in September there's a game called Genshin Impact. And I was really like hands-on with the game when it first came out. And so a lot of people would make MMDs for it. And a lot of times I saw they did renditions of Dope. And so I watched a lot of them because I'm like, oh, there's certain different characters that people used. And I want to see that. And so Dope got stuck in my head. And I started doing quite a bit of the dance movements to it. So that happened. And then around that same time, that's when I listened to Dynamite. And at the time, I was like, this is a bop. I mean, it's still a bop. Don't get me wrong. But at that time, that was a perfect time it came out. Then we go into October. And that's when I actually really dove myself into getting to know about BTS. And that made me grow so much appreciation for them, and just seeing how far they've come and everything like that, and just kind of like in a way seeing a little bit their hardships and stuff like that. And just seeing how much they really, really care for ARMY, and just the genuine friendship between all of them is it on such another level. And I really, really, really appreciate that. And that made me really like them like a lot more because of that. And then B comes out, and I was like, oh, I need to listen to B. I loved it. That's just simple truth. I loved it. I think at the time I didn't have a favorite song, but now you can definitely catch me bumping my speakers to Disease. That's for a fact. And Telepathy for sure. That album's just great. And I think it was great because obviously we're stuck in quarantine and everything like that. My first album that I bought of them was B, actually. I bought it like a couple months later. But my first other album that I actually listened to before B was Love Yourself Tear. No skips. No skips. Every single song on that album. Wow. Wow. I think I listened to that in October. Actually. Whoo! Too good. Too good. Now, I, of course, listened to a lot of their older songs too, which are Chef's Kiss, and then Map of the Soul 7. That also came out in the beginning of 2020. Wow. Now, here we are entering 2021, seeing when I watched them on MTV. They had the special with MTV. When they did their cover of Fix You, my reaction to it is legit on TikTok. So go follow my TikTok. I cried so many tears. And that's when I knew. I'm like, yep, I'm an ARMY for sure, for a fucking fact. I knew I was one already from the get-go because I was already watching a lot of their stuff anyway. But I felt moved and I had a lot of goosebumps. Now, during that time too, I was also looking at other groups because I'm like, I know, obviously, there's a lot of other very, very talented groups. This is when P1 Harmony comes along because I see a TikTok of parts of the dance cover of Rainism. And Kyo's the one. It was, I guess, one of Kyo's parts. And I was like, all right, let me check this out. And so I checked out their dance cover first. And I was like, okay, they're really good dancers. What the hell? And so after that, I was like, oh, wait, they just debuted in October? What? And so I checked Siren out. And Siren is so good. So good. I was surprised. And I immediately got hooked. That kind of started my liking for P1 Harmony. And then I listened to their album on Spotify before purchasing the physical copy of it. And I loved the album. I absolutely love the album. And then they just came out last month with Breakout. Wow. I'll probably mention more about those other stuff in another video. Then I've been in the realm recently of NCT. I've just about listened to, I want to say 80% of Wavy's discography. I'm really liking Wavy a lot. And as well with, I'm trying to get into NCT Dream. I want to get into them. And 127. Just NCT in general. I'm at that point right now. I've also been trying to reach out and listen to more girl groups because I think with me and girl groups, it's just, I don't know, it just depends really because I think I have a particular taste when it comes to that for some reason. And so Purple Kiss has really struck to me. I really like Into Violet. I really like it because of the fact of it's very, you know what, I'm going to save that for another video. Purple Kiss, I'm going to them. They're all so talented and their voices are very, very unique. That's all I'm going to say. Purple Kiss is legit one of the girl groups that I can say that, yes, I listen to on a consecutive basis. And so there's other songs that I've been listening to of different groups. Enhypen is one of them as well. Enhypen, wow, talented. And as well, I've been listening to a lot of Shiny, as I should. Like, legit, before filming this video, I saw Taemin's advice music video. My gosh. Put some respect where it's due. A lot of the second generation K-pop groups paved the way, to be honest, for K-pop to get to where it is now, realistically speaking. Because I guess that's kind of, for me, in a way, how I first discovered K-pop, and just seeing how it is now, and how, like, even everyone from around the world just enjoys it. It's on such another level. I'm glad it came when it fully did, because when it came, I was high-key not in the best state when it comes to, like, my mental state. And so since then, like, obviously with life, but like, I've met a lot of people through Twitter, and I've met a lot of genuine people, whether they're part of a certain, like, fan base and everything like that, and just it's heartwarming to see. It's actually really, really heartwarming that you can find actual genuine friends, and just wow. So shout out to everyone on Twitter that I met. You guys are great. And yeah, here I am now. I'm planning on going to make a video of my alt groups, and like, I will update it once every good bit if things change and everything like that. So if you see me film that, like, at all, and if I'm still wearing this, I'm filming a lot of things in one day. So that's how I got into K-pop, y'all. It was a long journey, but I think at the end of the day, I finally got into it as I should have in 2011. Yeah, so I want to hear how you guys got into K-pop. You can comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up. Follow my social media. All of that will be in the description below. Why did I forget to say subscribe to my channel if you want to see more K-pop related content, writing content, all that fun stuff. I literally forgot to say that. That's how much I haven't really been even making YouTube like that. Wow, it's weird coming back. Make sure you watch my videos because I work really hard on them. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.